Okay, so I know the title is a slight bit misleading, but I mean, how else am I supposed to word this? No AXY would be a stupid title too. Anyways, tangent over. Time to talk about funny challenge. So rules are simple. I can't use the A, Y, or X button. Oh, and I'm using a controller. Don't believe me? Here's proof! Yeah, I'm not lying. So let's begin the challenge. I begin with Yoshi's Island 1, where I do nothing of interest. Also, I got a fire flower, which in this challenge is in completely useless tier. Yeah, since you usually use the run buttons to use the flower, I can't do that, which mind you means that I can't attack enemies with fire flower. And also, SMW is stupidly weird because one hit with the fire flower means that you become small. So I beat the level, get the yellow switch palace, and continue on. Like a couple of levels later, I get to the first castle, and this is when I realized something. I can't get any secret exits involving keys. You see, my plan was to go to Star Road by Donut Plains, but every level required needs you to take the secret exit, in which 2 of the levels required involve keys. Oh yeah, also, don't forget that all of the Star Road levels besides 5 require keys for the secret exit. So just forget about Star Road. However, this is not all. There's one area that could stop me fully, the Forest of Illusions. You see, to progress in there, several of the levels require secret exits. Sure, I could try the Star Road path, but then the problem of Star Road happens where it requires secret exits. Oh, and about the Switch Palaces, yeah, no, there's no way. Besides the yellow one, all 3 require secret exits, and you know already, so I continued on anyway. Donut Plains gives me the cape, which at least allows me to hover. Honestly, there isn't much to say about Donut Plains. Besides me not being able to take secret exits, the levels are piss easy. Oh, and then Vanilla Dome screws me over! Yeah, so you know how we can't run the button that requires me to pick up keys for secret exits? Yeah, Vanilla Dome 1 is impossible because of that. So no, Super Mario World isn't possible with only jumping. Like 2 minutes in, and that title is still weird. So let's see how many levels are possible or impossible. First of all though, I'm not gonna bother doing the Star Road or Special World levels. I just simply can't be bothered. So I first do the Donut Plains secret levels, and they are not hard. So there isn't much to say, so Vanilla Dome time 2 is easy as hell. Ghost House made me so mad that I rage quit. It's possible but hard. Man, do I suck at fake laughing. That was the most bootleg ass shit I've ever done. 3 would have been possible if it weren't for this stupid tire. I didn't test the rest of the level because I couldn't be bothered, and I'm pretty sure you can do it. And the rest of the levels are possible. There's not much to say about it. In case you wonder about the secret levels, they are possible too. I did tie to the Resonor first time though. Now, Battle Bridge 1 and 2 are possible. The 1 absolutely requires the Super Cape. The other levels, I forgot the names of, but are possible. Ludwig's Castle is actually the only one impossible here, because of the descending spike thing. You simply can't walk fast enough for the end. Also, this is the beginning of me using save states. Get mad in the comments below. Okay, now for the area I was concerned with originally. Forest of Illusion! 1 is pretty easy, not counting that death. Side note, the tech used for this challenge has to be my favorite thing about it. Like this wiggle or bounce, I just love it. 2 is pretty easy, though it is also nerve-wracking. 3 is pretty cool with the cape tech I figured out. And yes, it's only possible with the cape. Ghost House was pretty infuriating, but possible. 4 pissed me off with this Lakitu. Thank God he's got a 1-up, else I'd have gone insane. Now, we've got to use 2 secret exits to use for this. 1 on 3 and 1 on 4. Let's begin with the secret path. 4 secret is only terrifying, not hard. Only thing you need to watch out for is these Koopas. Roy's Castle was stupid and required a power-up, but possible. Thank God the bosses aren't hard. 4 secret fortress is impossible. The only one out of Forest of Illusion. Remember why Vanilla Dome 3 is impossible? The same thing applies here with Forest Secret Fortress. It's a shame, since we could have gotten so close. It's at this point that the challenge went from yippee happy fun time to God help me, I need to get out. I mean, it was already starting to turn into that. post Vanilla Dome, but this is when the stupid failures started to happen. So Chocolate Island ended up being painfully annoying, though that's this entire challenge. One is actually pretty simple, just get the Super Cape, which I'm relying more and more on. Ghost House is also simple, just get these boosts to where you need them. I thought 2 was impossible until I got the Super Cape, so yeah, I need the Super Cape. 3 still needs me to have the Super Cape, and the secret exit is essentially impossible. The normal exit is possible, however, not the secret exit anyway, because I want progress. Fortress was easy and I used save states against Reznor. I just can't be bothered to do the level again. I tried out secret, but it's pretty much impossible. All because of the fact that there's descending floor that you're too slow for. 4 is possible, thanks Super Cape. 5 is also possible. Again, Super Cape in both of these levels simplified the entire situation. Wendy's Castle made me hate this challenge even more. It's only possible with the Super Cape or an activated blue switch. I can't be bothered to be Jesus and do the level damageless, so I went for the blue switch instead. One switch palace later with the other buttons, let's go back. And yeah, now we've fixed that problem. Nothing else really poses a threat besides nerves, which is a real piece of. Also, I'm still using save states and the boss is pretty easy anyway. So now we've only got one last world left. What will be impossible? Let's see. First I did the sunken ghost ship and it's not that hard. Now actually into Valley of Bowser. 1 is possible, I just got annoyed as hell. 2 is impossible because of this goddamn section where it goes up and down. Ghost House is impossible because we aren't fast enough for the P-switch. 3 is possible and one of the more fun levels. 4 is possible as well. Larry's Castle made me even more annoyed. Basically, Magic Koopa, also known as Kamek, is there and is stupidly annoying. After a million years, using save states, it was possible. The fortress was annoying as well as impossible because our speed is too slow. Now for the final level, can we win? Okay, first of all, the path we're taking is important. I've tried out room 2 and 6 and it's possible through those two. So the level itself is possible. What is preventing us here? Bowser! To defeat him, what you need to do is to throw the Mecha Koopas at him using the X or Y buttons. And yeah, I don't need to say it. Sort of, I forgot how many levels, like 11 are impossible. Not including Star Road and Special World because I got sick of the challenge. Now time to never do this again, this was hell. Feel free to try this out yourself and suffer.